For the past year, our composition program at Auburn University at Montgomery has adopted teaching for transfer as pioneered by Yancey et al. At the program level. The last step in the process of adapting our existing curriculum for teaching for transfer was to create assignments that would best stimulate the development of the reflective practice at the heart of TFT pedagogy. These assignments would be students' performance of the transfer the curriculum encourages by helping them bridge past and future writing experiences to more easily transfer into new contexts beyond the first-year composition classroom. Our previous curriculum leaned very heavily on the framework for success in post-secondary writing's habits of mind as a way to stimulate students to develop the ability to think about what they were learning metacognitively. So this isn't really new to our program. The framework defines metacognition as the ability to reflect on one's own thinking, as well as on the individual and cultural processes and systems used to structure knowledge. The key word for us is reflection. Metacognition at the core is the ability to reflect critically on an experience and draw conclusions about what that experience means. This sort of thinking allows students to conceptualize the role of their knowledge in future writing situations and how to adapt that knowledge to a variety of different contexts. This reflective practice, which is the way students perform the transfer we encourage, trains students to assess what they can gain from the experiences they have and how to understand and translate what they've learned into different experiences. The assignments we designed were to encourage students to reflect on the texts they've produced in the classroom and decide how that knowledge can best serve them in future writing situations. As you know, you can't ask students to reflect on assignments and expect that to just happen. We can't expect students to transfer knowledge, skills, experiences, etc. until we model and infuse transfer throughout the course. Haskell's question, what can we do differently in the day-to-day classroom to help students develop a way of thinking, perceiving, and processing information, is the best place to start for developing a course. For us, that begins in the development of activities and materials that will help students see and experience course information in different ways, not just the typical text-privileged ones. Instead, we need to offer a variety of activities to support student growth and development. In my classroom, I start by using an open source textbook. Amy and I developed, along with a couple of our colleagues, a textbook that isn't just text-based. Instead, it incorporates videos and other visuals to integrate inventional cognitive practices through specific types of digital spaces, so that visualization and reflection are very important. The other place I try to do this is with a Jeopardy game. It's not a typical Jeopardy game, but I use an online template which I have linked in our materials so that you can create your own. This has become one of the most popular parts of my course, and I like to think it's not just because it's a game. I allow students to work together, they think and reflect. The game is fun, but it encourages students to consider course elements in nuanced ways. Some of the questions require them to draw illustrations. Some of them require them to reflect, even for a moment, before they can answer the question. We use key terms from TFT pedagogy in the game and throughout the course, and student feedback has shown great potential for these kinds of materials and games like the Jeopardy one. Thank you.